Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to be gaming with CS59. I have played the game. I warmed up for this tank. I did like 4,000 combined. I think I remember this vehicle pretty well. So all in all, before we will go into the game, I want to remind you one very important thing for you. Keep this in mind, you can do the testing with the tanks where the index pets goes. That means that you can see what kind of stats you would have by having the field modifications, certain crew, certain field modifications, camo, everything. Use it and abuse it. And where the tank goes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, CS59 overall, in my opinion, is nothing extraordinary and nothing special, but this tank will feel very, very good after you are going to be done with CS53. This tank will feel like heaven, at least in my opinion. And it doesn't really have anything extraordinary where the tank goes. It doesn't really have great armor, as you can see. It doesn't really have a super good gun handling. It doesn't have anything super extraordinary to offer. And in my opinion, this is that type of tank that you are grinding through and you are forgetting it. But nevertheless, the tank is okay. You know, I would not call it absolute pile of kaku, but I would not say, oh, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best tank that you could play with and you can enjoy yourself beyond belief. No, not at all. Now, what that means? That means we're going to be a bit of the sneaky mother truckers in this game. We are going to go with a spotting setup, and our mission is going to be to pretty much outspot all enemy forces here. We are even taking CVS build, even though probably it is not the best idea, but that can definitely work, and we can definitely make sure that some sniper schnitzels would have a pretty bad time playing against us, right? And once again, this tank doesn't have the best armor, nor it has the best gun handling, nor it is the fastest. It is okay tank. That's all there is to say. Or let's say average, maybe tiny touch above average, but you know, no feature is better than on the other tanks. Let's say like that. Now, we arrived in position. I'm feeling pretty good with this. Absolutely glorious. Now, let's pay attention at our gun. 390 alpha damage is great. I mean, great, maybe it's a bit steep, but it is okay. If you are making a decision to shoot the gold, you have 200 faster shell velocity, actually 310 faster shell velocity. It's definitely feelable, I would say. And if you are making a decision to shoot the gold, you have like extra 40 degrees, or not degrees, but 40 extra penetration, which is once again quite beneficial, right? I don't think that you need to spam the full gold with this vehicle, though. I really need to highlight that. Sure, it would help. In many situations, it would definitely help, but it's not the most important thing to do in order to be successful with this tank, at least in my opinion. Meanwhile, we want to make sure that this Patton is going back home. Yes, indeed it does. We are getting the sweet assisting damage that we really want to get for obvious reasons. And we are doing damage in the same time. Playing like a shadow, fellas. Shadow play it is. Meanwhile, this was a 55. He won't enjoy himself. I can promise you that. He cannot outspot us from the 57 meters, so that is a good thing. And all we need to do, we need to make sure that every and each mother trucker that is playing in this area, they would remember us after we would slap them a couple of times. That's what we are aiming for, and that's what we are doing. So far, 2,500 damage done, or 2,500 combined done, I suppose to say. I don't feel like we are having an awful performance or awful situation. I think we are okay. We are slapping this light tank, so he will take this as a tip and won't try to come back again. And I think for the time being, we will go back for a base defense. There is a sweet object for 30 that we could say hello for and we could eliminate him, or at least we could attempt to eliminate him. Or alternatively, if the things won't go as well as I am planning, then we will simply turn for a char futur and we will say hello for him in this way. Simple as this. Ooh! Never worried. Just checking the suspension, how good our suspension is. A typical test while driving on the Lithuanian roads. Okay. Now, whenever you are playing with a spotting setup, I need to highlight very important thing that, unfortunately, but you do not really have the best gun handling, you know? I believe that makes sense and this is understandable, but once again, this is the price which you are paying for being a very, very good spotter or significantly better spotter than usual. Meanwhile, our base is safe, we are okay. What should happen next? I would say, fellas, enemies should consider about making pressure through the castle side. Will they do that or they won't? I do not know, but we are predicting. Our guys lost a lot of hit points, and by saying a lot, I mean it, a lot. So maybe, just maybe, from this position we can just simply punish everyone who would try to get involved. T803 is kind of regretting his life choices, possibly. That's okay, let's take our time. 3 days later, we missed the shot. Understandable. Like I said before that, the gun handling of this vehicle is far away from being ideal. We hit the shot, but unfortunately, we could not penetrate him. That's okay. Meanwhile, we have almighty E4 sitting here. Beautiful 300 in the face. Very, very nice. Now, Mr. Vlad. Do we have a good enough angle to say hello for a Vlad? I don't really think so. I have an idea. Since we can clearly see that our team is winning this game without any issues whatsoever, this is the moment whenever we need to get involved and we need to make simply pressure, because otherwise it is going to be GG. I don't feel too bad about this. So far we have made 3.7 thousand, and honestly, I do understand that this tank is far away from being ideal. You know, it's just not the best tank in the world of tanks. What do you want me to tell me? Or what do you want me to tell you? I understand that. And games like this doesn't bother me by the slightest. I can tell you that much. It doesn't bother me. I know what kind of vehicle am I playing with, and I know what are my expectations, to say that the least. Good. Hacker. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? Ay. Well, that was unfortunate. I took one for the team. I've been lit on fire. I've been burned to death. Oh well, that's World of Tanks. Still not feeling bad about this. Let's see the score. And we are back. 2.7 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. That's not that bad, honestly. This is not that bad, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We are first by experience, we are fourth by the damage, and we got 5,000 profits. We can live with that. Let's keep it up. Okay, second game we are playing in the save heaven. Once again, tier 11 matchmaking. I must be playing on the O2. Yeah, I can definitely see the difference where the matches goes, that on the L2 you are being bottom tier so much more often than on the L1, especially playing tier 8s and tier 9s. It's absolutely insanity and absolutely crazy, fellas. At least that's what I noticed. Anyways, what is the plan? The plan is very, very simple. We will take this position right there, and hopefully we can just simply snipe every and each mother trucker that is trying to be aggressive over there. So nothing too crazy. Nothing unusual, we should be just fine. Let's take our time. Maybe we are going to see someone being brave enough to go through the middle of the field like this, although it doesn't look like it is going to be the case, does it? No, I don't really think so. Okay, plan is still very simple. It is pretty much not changing from the moment one of this game, and we need to snipe the folks that are playing in this area. That's all we need to do. That is all we need to do, fellas. I don't really think that... Oh, beautiful angle towards Leo. It felt like it should have hit. So, if it is the case, that means there is a tiny possibility that we should have someone next to him. Meanwhile, we can see STB being cheeky. Cheeky STBs do not live for a long time. And that was a bad aim from my side. Not a big deal. 1 second, he's dead anyways. Good. Very good. Right. Trying to aim properly for Leo 1. Quite difficult thing to do, but we will try to do our best. We are okay. And we have quite a heavy lemming train making pressure over there. Although I don't really think that those two gentlemen, they are going to be able to push through this side. I don't really think so. And as you can see, most of them are down to fartable for the time being. And I can promise you that I do not want to get involved into all of this myself. I don't want to make a hardcore pressure and pretend that I am the strongest mother trucker over there. I do not want to do that. So far, the start of this game is brutal. 2 minutes, not too much action. But once again, I do understand that it is not ideal play-wise of how the things are looking like over there. I would love to say that we would have a gazillion of the different options. We could push 17 different ways and we could make them to regret their life choices, but unfortunately it is not the case. Luckily for us and for our team, that Arias is making some sort of mistake over there. That's good. Especially whenever he is going to peek here sideways. Good. First damage. 3 minutes in, but you know what? Damage is damage. We are okay. I really don't want to risk it for the biscuit for no reason whatsoever. I just don't feel like I would love to do that. Meanwhile, I have a feeling that he is still sitting over there, in my opinion. Like, this is the bush where this gentleman is sitting at. Yeah, that is quite clear. Can we peek and punish him and go back in time? Beautiful. Nice angle, can't complain about this. Remember that we are bottom tier mother truckers. Oh, that was cheeky spotting. I did not even expect to get all of this sweet assisting damage, but you know what? I'm not complaining about it. Thank you very much, give me more of that. Give me more of that, please. Good. Leopard is making some silly goose mistakes over there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, what is the next bit that we could do playing over there? I kind of want to build a bit of the distance here, if I can say so. And maybe change the angle just a little bit. We are spotting this can opener, so that means can opener is spotting us. We are aware of that. And now we are just simply waiting until our PTZ will flank him. Because once again, there is quite a big chance that our mother trucker will do something like this. Leopard is trying to escape, at least I guess so, and I hope so. I'm the one who's going for a can opener. There is nothing else to do. Enemy team is quite weak, and being bottom tier, you know, sometimes it can be very complicated thing to play the game. And in this type of situation, I would say it's definitely complicated. Oh man. I'm not feeling that bad about this game, with all honesty, because once again, I know that I'm playing with a paper semi-functional sniper schnitzel. I do understand that, and you know, I'm not feeling too bad when the things are going this way. I know that for most of the people, and I truly believe in that they're going to grind through this vehicle and they will forget about this tank. You know, I can't see the appeal for people to keep this vehicle and to play non-stop with it afterwards. I just don't see this happening. Anyways, we still can fix this result to the decent enough margin. We are going for this char footer. We are ramming him. Now char footer is thinking, oh, yop, tararai, and I agree. And he's going straight into the garage. Now, this is 3,700 combined, right? And I know 3,700 combined may not think that much and whatnot, but in order to get the third mark of excellence on this tank, you need 3,200, right? 3,700 is playing for 100% of the mark of excellence values. So, you know, not that bad, not as terrible, even though, you know, not too much of the damage, but that's okay. Meanwhile, we are third by experience, we are fourth by the damage, and we got ourselves 32,000 profits. Can't complain, one more. And the last but not least, Ruinberg standard battle, and we are playing against the tier 8s. Okay, fellas, now we are gaming and now we are talking. Let's see how we could make this little bastard work. So the idea is very, very simple. I would say we want to take this position over there, and hopefully we can slap every and each mother trucker that is trying to cross like this. For example, Gonzalo should be playing in the open field in a second. Yeah, not a big surprise. Okay, we missed the shot. Also not a big surprise, with all honesty. Once again, that's to be expected. That is to be expected. Now, he will try to make pressure, for sure. I mean, I can't see this guy slowing down. Can't see him, this guy making a decision suddenly not to go here. Don't think so. Let's go for a blind shot. That is okay. And once again, we are aiming around 4,000 combined, and we will be okay. Which is, whenever we are thinking about it, it's like 10 shots. It is like a 10 shots, fellas. Definitely not a rocket science. Trying to find him. Unfortunately, I failed. Maybe our links will spot him for a second. Since links did not manage to spot him, I have a very, very simple suspicion that the guy is out. And as a matter of fact, I think that where this game goes, they do not have that many forces sitting over there. That's what I think. So that makes me to believe and started dreaming about being tiny touch more aggressive here. I mean, we have sniper schnitzels in the back. I am very, very well aware of that. Yeah, I am going for it. I trust my gut. If I die, I will be dead, whatever. If I die, I will be dead. Gonzalo made a decision to get involved here. That is okay. Now, our guys from this position, they should be able to slap the living crap out of the guys over there. Good. We are okay. Probably the CBR is still sitting in the middle of the bush here, but once again, that's to be expected. And maybe I could just simply go for a blind shot like so. I did not manage to hit him, so maybe he is a bit more further in here. Have you seen the splash? Because I didn't. Okay. We can see the Arias considering about his life choices and trying to make a bit more pressure over there. I can see that, but once again, we are taking this battle very, very slowly. We don't need to instantly be successful over there. We are okay. All we need to do, we need to be annoying. Our team is winning by quite a margin. You can see that, I can see that. 3,000 hit points, 1 kill. Our team is doing fine. Our performance so far is not ideal. And the question is how I supposed to get some more use here. Good. I mean, I managed to miss the shot over there, which is once again quite sad. Can I cry about this? Probably not. Actually, I should cry about this. Okay, good. Very good. We will fix this game by spotting, I can tell you that much. This game is going to be fixed whenever we will start making a hardcore pressure for all of the sniper schnitzels over there. And there is many of them. Meanwhile, EBR in the open field, how are you doing? I will take that type of trade any day, any time. Good. He's down to 33 hit points as well, so it shouldn't be too difficult for our Blesk to him out of this game. That would be very much appreciated. And once again, I do understand that I am spotted all the time. I get it, but I don't really have any other choice for the time being. Soon our team will start making a hardcore pressure. Very, very soon. And whenever they will start doing that, it should be quite alright. Now, I may take one in the ass. Luckily, he did not penetrate us and we spotted him, so that means he won't enjoy this. Beautiful, very, very good. Assisting damage is fixing the performance so far. Very, very nice. Now we are trying to get in a vault for Mr. Gonzalo. Mr. Gonzalo isn't paying attention. That's great. We are eliminating him from the game. I can see the Arta, I can see EBR. First of all, we are going to slap the Arta because we are nasty mother truckers. That's okay. And now we are just simply going to make pressure. You see, most of the game felt like I am straight up choking and I'm playing badly and the situation is disgusting and it's awful and it's GG. In reality, with a good decision in the end of this battle, we managed to completely fix it and to turn it towards our use, you know? And this game is good. This game is very, very good. I mean, 1.8 thousand damage-wise, it's so-so, but assisting damage was fine and 5.3 thousand. Keep this in mind that getting the third mark of excellence on this vehicle, it's barely 3.2 thousand. So, you know. Quite a good performance. I felt like this session was a bit of the let's spot and not do damage. This is how I felt about this session. But let's see the final score, shall we? 1.8 thousand damage, 3.4 thousand assisting damage. Good game, I'm okay. We are second by experience, we are fifth by the damage, and we got 18,000 profits. Nothing to cry about, truly. So, looking into our average performance with this vehicle, 2.3 thousand damage is laughable, I know. But once again, sometimes doing damage is not the right play, and sometimes you can think out of the box, right? So in the end of the day, we got 2,000 assisting damage. So 2.3 plus 2,000, yeah, this is like 4.4 thousand combined score. Absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing. We definitely played with this vehicle out of the box. Why to do damage when you can spot, right? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. I hope you had a great time and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.